My coworker asked me to cover her shift so she could attend her grandmother's funeral. I said yes without hesitation. Then I saw her Instagram story from a music festival that same day. I work retail at a big box store, the kind where scheduling is a nightmare and calling out means someone else has to scramble. When Sophie asked me Thursday morning if I could take her Saturday shift, she had tears in her eyes. Her grandmother had passed suddenly. The funeral was out of state. She needed to be there for her family. Of course I said yes. I rearranged my entire weekend, canceled plans with friends, missed a birthday dinner I'd been looking forward to for weeks. Because that's what decent people do when someone loses a family member. Saturday afternoon, I'm ringing up customers during the rush when I mindlessly open Instagram on my break. There's Sophie's story, front row at a music festival, dancing, drinking, flower crown, tagged location and everything. Posted 2 hours ago. I stared at my phone for a full minute. Then I started scrolling back through her profile. That sick kid from last month. She was at a spa day. The car trouble in August. Wine tasting in Napa. The family emergency in July. Poolside at some resort. I didn't confront her. I didn't send a screenshot. I just started building a file. I went back through our work chat history. Every text where she'd asked me to cover. Then I cross-referenced with her social media. 8 months of shift swaps. She'd asked me to cover 23 times. I'd asked her exactly twice. I made a spreadsheet. Date. Her stated reason. What she actually did. Screenshot evidence. Organized by month. Color-coded even because I was thorough. The pattern was clear. She targeted me specifically. Never asked Tyler or Madison or Chris. Just me. And I realized why. I'm 32, single, no kids. She's 26 with a toddler. She'd weaponized the assumption that my time mattered less. You don't have kids, you understand, right? You're so flexible. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. Every request came wrapped in flattery and the subtle implication that saying no would make me heartless. 2 weeks after the fake funeral, our manager Dennis posted in the group chat. He needed someone to work Thanksgiving weekend, both Friday and Saturday. Double pay, but still, it's Thanksgiving. The chat went silent. Nobody wanted it. I was considering it, honestly. The money was good, and I didn't have major plans. Then Sophie's message popped up. Oh, just ask her. Followed immediately by, she doesn't have kids. She won't mind. Volunteering me, not asking, just telling Dennis to assign me the shifts. I watched the dots appear as Dennis started typing. Then I opened my carefully organized spreadsheet, added one final row. Music festival, November 4th, claimed grandmother's funeral. I attached it to an email to Dennis. Subject line, why I'm declining Thanksgiving weekend. Professional, polite, just the facts. 23 documented instances of Sophie requesting shift coverage. 23 social media posts proving she'd lied about the reasons. I noted that I'd happily covered legitimate emergencies, but I could no longer trust her requests were genuine, and I would not be volunteered for shifts without being asked directly. I hit send at 3:47 p.m. Dennis called Sophie into the office at 4:15 p.m. I kept working, scanning items, bagging purchases, acting like nothing was happening, but I could see the office window from register 3. I watched Sophie's face change from confused to defensive to panicked. She emerged at 4:38 p.m., face bright red, eyes puffy. She went straight to her locker, grabbed her purse, and left without looking at anyone. Madison whispered, "What just happened?" I shrugged. My phone buzzed an hour later. Sophie, 12 text messages in rapid succession. How dare I? I'd ruined her life. She had a kid to support. I was petty and vindictive. This was about one mistake. Everyone lies sometimes. I was a terrible person. I let her finish. Watched the messages pile up. Then I typed one response, but I didn't send it yet because my phone buzzed again. Dennis this time. HR wants to talk to you tomorrow. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. They want the full documentation. Apparently Sophie pulled this at her last job too. Corporate is handling it now. The next morning, I learned Sophie had been terminated and flagged in the system as ineligible for rehire at any of our 200+ locations. Corporate policy, falsifying family deaths, violated their ethics code. Sophie sent one final text that evening. I hope you're happy. You destroyed my career over petty drama. I finally sent my response. Corporate fired you when they discovered you faked a grandmother's funeral. I just showed them the receipts.